Hey guys, I'm Arcadian Soul. Today I'm going to show off a new gear set and the skills that I recommend for Crusader. The gear is called Soul and it has 6 pieces of the armor of a Khan, which means you get increased cooldowns and extra damage whenever you have the skill called Akarat's Champion active. The sword gives you condemned enemies, condemn other enemies, so lots of explosions. The shield gives you no cooldown on the skill called Condemn, which means you can be a suicide bomber 24/7. The ring gives you extra gives you extra movement speed whenever you fear an enemy, so you're going to be moving faster. More speed from the belt and from the bracers. Skills that I recommend for the Crusader are as follows. X button, I use Laws of Hope with Wings of Angels for more movement speed. R2, I use Akarat's Champion with Embodiment of Power, so you get more Wrath regeneration whenever you have Akarat's Champion. Square button, I use Iron Skin with Flash, more movement speed when you take damage from enemies. Triangle, I use Provoke with Fleeful, gives you extra movement speed with this ring. Circle, I use Condemn with Vacuum, so you're going to suck enemies to you and then explode. R1, final skill, I use Steed Charge, which is the horse, and I use the Nightmare, which throws fire everywhere. So you get extra movement speed and more damage on the ground. As for passives, I use Finery, you get more strength for all the gems in your gear. Lots of gems, lots of strength. I use Holy Cause, gives you more damage. Long Arm or the Law, or Thorns, whichever. Gives you more, it makes your laws last longer, such as Laws of Hope, so you can go faster for longer. And for the longer last passive, I use Lord Commander. Cooldown of Steed Charge is reduced, and the damage of Phalanx is increased. If you noticed, there's no Phalanx here, but for the cube powers, I use Baleful Remnant in the weapons, which makes it to where any enemy that you kill while you have Akarat's Champion equipped and active makes them turn into phalanxes. Couple that with Lord Commander, you get extra damage on your phalanxes. For the Q Power armor, I use Illusory Boots, so you can run through enemies, which is pretty essential in this build because you're going to be moving pretty fast. And for the jewelry, I use Pandemonium Loop because Rachel's ring doesn't seem to do anything for me, and this does. So I'm going to show you what it's like to use this build with the skills in a bounty. Let's find an easy one, kill this dude. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold R1, triangle, circle, X, and square at the same time. Occasionally I'm going to tap R2. As you can tell, the movement speed is pretty great, except for R2, and then occasionally R2 for a second and then let it go again. So my Akarat's Champion goes up, and that's going to make me run through enemies, do tons of damage. And bounty complete. That went pretty quick. I'm going to see if I can find another kill mission, kill this guy, and show you guys a little bit more of what it's like to run. Once again, holding all the buttons except for R2, and then tapping R2 occasionally, so I get that champion coming up. As you can see, you get some pretty good speed boosts, and you do some good damage. Alright, that's it for the Crusader. If you would like this gear, go ahead and join the PS4 community, Farsi or D3 mods, posted on the board, and ask for, Crusader build.